NYPD was always the big brother, the bigger organization. They were at least 10 times our volume. I think we approached like 3,600, I heard one time, maybe 3,600 and change, while NYPD was closer to, you know, 40,000. These numbers are not accurate because they're old, but in that general vicinity, so you can see almost 10 times the volume. Of course, they covered the city and everything else that wasn't covered by transit police. And if they had to, they covered the trains also. We did have times when I was stationed at Times Square where we would have guys doing what they call transit overtime, and they would come down and stand in front of the booths to free up manpower or to increase the manpower, whichever view you want to take on it. And it was nice, and then of course we ran into each other at central booking and precincts and stuff like that. And the rivalry was always there, but it wasn't always unpleasant. Sometimes they just tolerated you and you just tolerated them. um it was, I was pro transit. That's all I knew. I couldn't tell you anything about being a NYPD cop, so there was no point on taking their side. We had the same pay scale, we had the same uniform with a different patch, and we actually had transit police badges, while they had higher serial numbers and higher numbered badges. But I think we coexisted, at least in my perspective. We coexisted pretty good. You did run into certain people that, looked down at you. Um, and I guess they didn't realize, or they didn't care, that some of us had more IQ, higher IQs than they did, were more versed in law than some of them. But it was cool. They did their job, we did our job. It was cool.